Well, it really started from Sundarbans when Sanskrit was talking about Jawai, etc., etc. Then we said, oh, we must do it once, this thing. And then somehow we've had gaps so we could do it, and we got in touch with Amar and family. And then somehow they agreed and we joined together and we managed the trip.
We love big cats, and so we've been to many tiger resorts. So we thought, we've been wanting to go to Jawai from a long time. And so when you all suggested in the Sundarban trip, we thought it's a good opportunity because we loved the Sundarban trip, the way it was organized and all. So we thought we'll go with you all.
What really struck me was the rocks here. I mean, the shape of the small mounds. As a matter of fact, when the driver started to drive, when we came across the first flat surface of the rock here, I thought bad concrete or bad, bitumen mix or something. But when we went along, we saw huge mountains of the same stuff. I mean, it intrigued me.
Yeah, landscape-wise, it's a one-of-a-kind thing. It's very surreal experience. Like you're on a different planet. Only with there are a lot of trees around, acacia trees. I mean, the rock formations are amazing because I think time, wind, and water must have shaped the rocks the way they are. Every rock is different and so beautiful. We enjoyed it.
So Jawai, compared to other safaris, it's different. And even the landscape itself is different, and the way you go see animals and everything, it's like more of off-roading and watching animals than running in circles with other jeeps and other safari people to go find animals.
Neel guys,
The wild boar,
hares, the saras cranes, wagtails,
the robins, the quails.
basically many more birds,
many more
herons, the herons we
Herons.
saw, the
The
ibis,
ducks, the
storks,
flamingos.
flamingos, yes.
So I remember seeing the stock, and 3 times actually, and we've seen wild boars, we've seen crocodiles, nilgai, and all different kinds of birds too.
Actually, the first evening of our arrival here, we were taken to an evening safari, and of course, looking at the rock features and things like that, and I saw so many of these cave kind of features. Someone said, "Hey, there's a leopard out there," and it was inside a cave. And looked through the binoculars, I couldn't believe it. I mean, a full-size big leopard walked across, sat next to a cactus tree.
Yeah, for me, I think definitely leopard on the rocks. That we did the morning safari and there was hardly any light, and due credit to both you, Shashank, and Govind, our tracker cum driver. I mean, to pick up the leopard from that point, and it was sitting on a rock, I mean, overlooking its semi-grown-up juvenile kid cubs playing downstairs.
Early morning safari, one of that at 5, where we saw this leopard on the rock. And what was fascinating was we had a good 20 or 25 minutes
same thing.
just to us. And so we were having a kind of a eye-to-eye contact with him.
He was looking at us, and we were
she
looking
or
at
him, whoever it was.
Actually, Naman, who owns the place, is really taken a lot of love and care to plant so many trees here, so many fruit trees, so many mayflower trees and things like that. It's a different experience. The service here, outstanding. Every single individual worker committed. The food was, of course, something to remember. We had some very good Rajasthani food.
Yeah, when Shashank sent me that thing, resort name as Jawai Greens, I thought it was kind of oxymoron in the sense, I'm in the middle of the desert, where are you going to get greenery? And we checked it out on the net, there was some pictures with trees. I thought nowadays anything can be photoshopped. But coming here was like, you're thrown in the midst of greenery, all the trees, and the constructions are all made with locally sourced stone and stuff instead of metal and concrete, and accommodation was excellent.
So Govind, I feel like he's a very experienced and amazing driver. He was able to spot the animals from even before we could identify them or spot them. And his driving skills are really good, and I have zero complaints against him. He was very humble and kind as well.
Govind is the best tracker I've come across. Silent, strong silent is the first description of Govind, but he was excellent at spotting. How he would spot something, something I can't imagine. Particularly the third safari, when the spotting was, right on top of a big hill.
Leopard.
There he sees a, head of a leopard, and then he says, "Leopard head." We looked up and said, "The big head of a leopard up there," and that was something.
Yeah, the other aspect of Govind I would like to say is, okay, his tracking skills and all are excellent. But his commitment, because he's been doing it day in, day out for so many years now. For instead of it being a job, he wanted us to have a good experience. That is the part and he went over and above and made us see all the different species of wildlife.
Oh, Shashank was amazing in the safari. He was telling us everything about every bird, the histories related to this area and everything, and he organized this trip really well.
Shashank is a know-all. He knows everything about wildlife. Actually, I'm a very dry bones engineer. I don't have so much of information about wildlife, but Shashank has such a deep knowledge of wildlife and various wildlife sanctuaries, and then he was able to give us an overview of anything specific to a resort. Not necessarily only Jawai, but so many other places which I had never heard of before.
We were talking to him. He has a whole skill set of things to be a real person who curates wildlife trips, because you don't want somebody like a travel agency saying 4 nights, 5 days. So he gives it a personal touch. He's coming, and the amount of things I learned from him about wildlife were quite a lot. And the safari trip was really true to its description, nothing short, because we are used to people promising the moon and going very basic. And the ultimate compliment is I would like to keep on doing safaris with Shashank.
That was an amazing safari, guys. If you would like to in fact join us on our safari tours and expeditions, please do connect with us on the platforms mentioned below. And if you'd like to know more on India's wildlife and our protected areas, please do subscribe to our channel. Thank you for joining us. See you next time.